I have been an accountant for 5 years. Earlier this year, I quit my corporate job and I'm now a student music therapist. I don't have a music or psychology degree. Now I'm halfway through my 2-year Master of Music Therapy degree. I've summarized 3 habits that help pivot my life, and I hope my story inspires you to go after the life you want as well. Hello, my name is Venus. If you haven't watched my corporate escape story, you can check it out here. I'm a strong believer of having the power to create the ideal life that we want. I get it, not everyone has the courage to quit their jobs without a backup plan. In fact, it took me a CPA qualification and 5 years of work experience to finally gather the courage to take the leap. There's a quote I love that says, "Most people prefer the certainty of misery over the misery of uncertainty." We keep complaining and whining about our jobs, current status, inflation, stock market, blah blah blah. But how often do we take a proactive step to change the situation? We quickly act as a victim of the economy, the pandemic, the parents, you name it. The excuses are endless. Before you hand in your resignation letter, you need a brand new mindset. What are you going to do after you quit? Will the next step get you closer to where you want to be? A real change means that you are willing to take full responsibility of your actions and have the courage to jump into the unknown. Speaking of mindset, the first habit that we should all adapt to change our lives is healthy information diet. We are, quite literally speaking, what we think and consume. If you're surrounded by people who complain about their bosses, work, life, and everything, how can you even take the first step? If your social media feed is full of where to spend your money over the weekends or celebrity gossips, how do you expect yourself to take the leap? In order to develop a growth mindset and to overcome the fear of unknown, you need to strengthen your brain muscles. You need to have the grit and perseverance. You need to line up your values and your future self. Start from unfollowing accounts that promote toxic culture. Mute the friends who showcase their so-called best lives on the weekends but work like a slave for 5 days. From there, you feed your brain with healthier information. Follow people you admire on Twitter. Read more. I'm fairly late to the whole self-help book club, but last year I decided to pick up the 4-hour work week. And halfway through it, I negotiated myself with a work from home deal. I saved so much time and energy to devote to elsewhere. And that was just the first step. We all should invest our time to digest information that is beneficial to us in the long term. Take notes. Let the ideas sink and let our subconscious mind work its magic. You are what you think and consume. Your life is gonna change if you adapt this mindset. The second habit that helped me pivot my life is the habit of showing up. When you're preparing to change industry, career, or make a big decision, you're constantly grinding and juggling between different tasks and projects. There are days that you just don't feel like doing anything. You want to skip that for 1 week or so. Don't do that. If you have a process in place during your preparation stage, doing the daily necessary tasks for 5 minutes is better than skipping it all. When I was preparing for my audition, my plan was to practice piano and guitar for like an hour every day. Obviously, I didn't consider the fact that I was damn exhausted after work. But practicing for 5 minutes, 15 minutes was better than nothing. I kept showing up. I showed consistency, and I consider this to be a virtue. No matter where you are at in life, this is still an essential habit. The universe doesn't care if you're not in the mood to get up today. So show up and do the damn thing. The last habit is to practice gratitude. Making a massive, life-changing leap is hard. And let me remind us all that there is no overnight success. That change can be a long journey. At first, it might seem like you're doing things that are not getting anywhere. Cold emailing people in your desired industry, starting a new social media account to showcase your work, or getting up at 5 a.m. to write that weekly newsletter. Yes, it requires grit and perseverance, but there's more. I'm definitely talking about taking care of your mental health in this toxic hustle culture. You have all the reasons to celebrate every day, every week, and every month. Celebrate small wins in the process. Celebrate the fact that you showed up and got through the day. Celebrate the strengths and efforts that you had. Take a step back every night before you sleep and count the great things that happen during the day. Generate more positivity in your life because this grinding process can be miserable if you aren't getting that positive feedback loop. It's easy to get frustrated when you compare your current stage to your ideal one. Establishing the right mentality will get you a long way. So, These are the 3 habits I picked up along the journey. I believe that habits are essential to us in order to live a healthier and happier life. Your life will change in ways you have never imagined before. If you like this video and would like to know more about why I ditched my corporate job and studied music therapy, check out this video here. If you are interested in anything about music, mindset, and mental health, go check out my website at www.hangoutwithb.com. Consider signing up for my weekly newsletter as well. Thanks for watching, and see you later.